Yeah, hello. I am sure you all must have answered your papers well. The papers seem to be quite easy. The essay topics. By the way, can you all hear me? Yes, can you all hear me? Okay, fine. So, essay topics, the letter informal as well as the formal one was also quite easy. Same for your notice and email. So, nothing difficult. So, now let's start with the grammar part, and not only that, the comprehension, the not the question answers, the vocabulary. Rahul, I'm okay, dear. Yeah, discuss the answers because you don't have much time to lose. So regarding the first one, so sachels. So the first one, you have to find a similar meaning. So the similar meaning here means school bag, right? So it is the third one. So and the second one, sorry, and the second one, spare. So spare, there is a doubt. Spare time means some extra time, or it can be the time which you can offer someone. So in this case, it depends on the board, but I would rather go for offer, because when he had a few minutes to spare, that means when he could offer some minutes, or it can be that when he had some moments, but not, I wouldn't go for share. So in this case I would go for offer. But normally we say spare means something extra. If you have some money you can spare to spare. So in that case it means extra. And then the next one is which in the word is the opposite of closed. So it is opened. The panwala or that man, he opened that grandfather's clock. So now let's move to the verb forms. The verb forms are very easy. I'm sure you all have got it very correct. Okay. Which one? Bhumika. Which one is correct? Yeah, opened. Very good. Got full marks. Congratulations. Now, but you can't write 51 words, dear. Right? You can't write 51 words because that would give the examiner the scope to deduct your marks, because you are supposed to write within 49 is allowed but not 51. Okay, I'll try my best. Yes, of course, English too. Now let's move to the verb forms. We found a dead mouse. So first one is found. A dead mouse lying, lying among our treasures. Second one is lying. Third one, it was an exciting discovery. Third one was. A boy took it up by its tail and waved it. Waved it in front of us. So this one, the fourth one is waved. Fifth is he cried. What shall we do with it? He cried. So someone shouted. Sixth one is shouted. Yes, waved. Fifth one is cried. Sixth one is shouted. Seventh one, hesitated. So it's going so fine. All of them are in the past tense, right? And they all looked at me. I don't know, up from the beginning, we found a dead mouse. So yeah, I am also a part of this we. So finally they look at him, means the narrator. So they all looked at me. Means what should we do with it? Should we throw it out or not? So they want his approval. So they all looked at me. Okay. So now let's move to the prepositions. These done. Found, lying, was, waved, cried, shouted, hesitated, looked. These are your 8. 1 minute. Now we are moving to the prepositions. My best friend John is named after his grandfather. That means it happens in English cultures. Whatever is the grandfather's name, maybe Mr. John. So John, the grandson, is also named John. So named after his grandfather. Second one, a grey mist hung over the fields. Over the fields is the correct one. I think some of you must have written above the fields, but no, over the fields. Like we said, the sky is overcast with clouds. The little girl spoke out. Spoke up means you're talking about someone, supporting someone, but here she is opposing. She is opposing the bullies. The bullies are those who trouble you. So she has the guts to do it. So spoke out against the bullies. So in this one, sometimes you can have some doubts, confusions. And then the next one, they accused him of theft. They accused him of theft. Okay, don't go faster than me, then it will be difficult for me to keep track. They accused him of theft. So the police got the fire under control. That means they brought it in their control. So under control. There is a bridge across the river. When you cross from one side to the other, that is across the river. The driver jumped. Let's see why it should be jumped. Because if you write out, then another word is required, out of the car. So rather go for the driver jumped into. Into means towards in. So maybe he is in some hurry, so he jumped into the car. In a sense, it means rushed. He must be in a hurry, so he jumped into the car. Into involves a movement. And the last one is too easy. I have not seen my uncle since last summer. So these are your 8. First one after, second one over, third one out, fourth one off, fifth one under, sixth one across, seventh one into, and eighth one since. Yes. No, not out of. Jumped off the car wouldn't really sound so good. Jumped out of the car is more proper. But you are not allowed to write 2 words. Now the joining. Yeah, Panwala, why not one single word? No, not over the river. I would go for across. Now regarding this one, these are fresh mangoes, the joining. I bought them yesterday. So the best option is these are fresh mangoes which I bought yesterday. Why? Because the second one is in the past tense. The third one is also in the past tense, but the question is in the present tense. And in the fourth one, see, there is a different verb. Brought is mentioned here, but in the question it is bought. So second is ruled out and third is ruled out because of its tense. The fourth one is ruled out. Why? Because a different verb. So obviously the first one. And then the next one, the debating teams were very happy as they have been declared joint champions. So regarding this one, the debating teams, 1 minute. So for this one, it will be C. Let's see why. The debating teams were very happy as they have been. Why have been? So the debating teams were very happy. It is in the past tense. So that is why as they had been declared joint champions. So in this second one, it is C. First one is ruled out because have been. Second one is ruled out because both are in the past tense. The third one, the rain came down, all the people ran away. So for this one, it is A. When the rain came down, all the people ran away. So when it rained, the coming of the rain is not mentioned, right? And then when the rain had come down, all the people ran away, no. The rain having come, no. So the first one, when the rain, so a simultaneous action, the rain comes and the people run away. So first, so regarding 3 it is A, and regarding 4 the disciple was wise, the teacher did not trust him. So it is a contrast, something different. Normally when someone is wise you trust that person, but here no. So although the disciple was wise, yet no. Although the disciple was not wise, no. Although the disciple was wise, again it goes against. So the fourth one, although the disciple was wise, the teacher did not trust him. Okay, so this is your answer. Now we move over to the last part, transformation. The teacher told, come early tomorrow, the examination begins at 8. Yeah, Nazia, it is one single word only, panwala. One single word, don't get confused. Let me complete and then I'll go through all your comments regarding your doubts. The teacher told us to come early the next day as the examination would begin at 8 o'clock. The teacher told us, see, in B and C, tomorrow. So tomorrow cannot be there in direct speech. Okay. So tomorrow is ruled out. The D one is come by 8 o'clock. No, it is said the examination would begin at 8 o'clock. So you will be expected to come before it. So the teacher told us to come early the next day. So the first one is the correct option. Second one, Rahul not only plays the guitar, but also the drum. So these not only and all these are a surety. So Rahul plays the guitar as well as the drums. Rahul plays the guitar as well as the drums. And Rahul plays the guitar as well as he does the drums, and Rahul plays the guitar and the drums as well. So in this one also, it is A. Number 3. She said she wouldn't be available. She said. So the question tag correct one is, the question tag should be at the end. She said she would not be available. Didn't she? She said. So didn't she? So when in the first part, if it is affirmative, the question tag should be negative. It is she said. That is why didn't she. That means didn't she say. Number 4. This is the most beautiful painting in the exhibition. So no other means positive degree, as. So no other painting in the exhibition is as beautiful as this one. So this is the D one, fourth one. Number 5. Prefer. I prefer aerobics to yoga. So I would rather do aerobics than yoga. Why? Because your prefer has been removed. So you don't use to. So in this case, it is the B one. Sixth one. The coach taught the children the rules of the game. So this is a voice change. Why? The rules. That means the object has been brought in front. So this is just a simple voice change. Taught means simple past. So it will be the rules of the game. It is plural. So not was taught. The rules of the game were taught by the coach to the children. So this one is number 6 is D. Then number 7. We discussed no sooner yesterday. So no sooner did the film star arrive. That means it is in the simple past tense form. Than the crowd cheered. So when you are doing as soon as, you will remove that than word. So first one is ruled out. Why? Then is written. So as soon as the film star arrived, the crowd started cheering. So this one, seventh one, it is D again. As soon as the film star arrived, the crowd cheered. Others, B is ruled out because it is arrives. As soon as the crowd cheers, it's just an opposite one. So the correct one is D. As soon as the film star arrived, the crowd cheered. And the last one of this session. School bags are often too heavy for students to carry. So it is the first chapter of your transformation. So don't you all remember, use to or use so dot 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 that. So when you are given a question with to and you are told to remove to, and when you are given a question with so that, you are told to insert to. It is just that one. School bags are often too heavy for students to carry. So school bags are often so heavy that students cannot carry them. So three words added, that students cannot. So the B is the correct option. So this is your grammar part done. I'm sure you must have done very well. So I'll just go through the transformations. Then if you, in case you have missed 1A, 2A, and the third one is didn't. So I think it is C. I've missed it. Fourth one is D. The third one it is didn't she. And the fourth one is D. Fifth one is B. Sixth one is again D. Seventh one D. And the eighth one is B. So these are your answers. Now I'll go to the number 5 sticky of which one? Number 5 of which one? Can you hear me? Number 5 you are asking of which one? No, no, across one side to the other. It will not be over. Across. There is a bridge across. No, no, not hung on. Not over the river. Across the river. So we can wait for the CISC to publish. Many, with all respects, I'm telling you, many of the school teachers, they themselves are confused. They teach one school, and I have been teaching for the last 20, 30 years nearly. 7th August, it will be 30 years. So I would, without boasting, I would just say that I have seen more days. Like Cassius tells Brutus. No, not over the river. No, certainly not. Across the river. Over can be a second thought, but the first one, the more probable one, more prominent one, appropriate one is across. And if they allow to, then over comes, but not certainly the first option. Across is the first option. Spoke up means when you are supporting someone, but against the bullies. So spoke out. That means she had the guts to go and complain. Okay, very good, Anushka. Anushka, are you my student? Anushka, are you my online student? So in this one, I have a doubt. Normally, when we say if you have some time to spare, it is extra. But here it can also be offer. So regarding this one, I keep it in hold. Yes? Yes, hi? Above is more appropriate. Above the, so great, don't we say a cloud, overcast the sky. So it is something like that. So in that case, over is more appropriate. Sumit Mandal, that means it is Simran. So actually this is the discretion of the examiners. No, not across. Across because it is the whole field. So across means from one side to the other, but here it means the whole field. So over is the first choice. Yes, hi Nikhil. Yes, Anushka. So you checked in, na? You said your paper had gone very well. Question 5 of which one, Santosh? Anushri. Yeah, how nice to get connected. No sooner, option D. No sooner, no sooner. I'll have to check it again. Yeah, I think it is D. As soon as dash 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 arrived. Oh my god. Aryan, what a compliment. Thanks. No, you said some fifth one of which one? Santosh, you said fifth one. Of course. 17 is not bad, it's good. Yes, of course, I'll be starting literature or rather going for a hurricane revision tomorrow. Julius Caesar and everything. See, if your essay is good, you can get 19, 18, 19, and they have a minimum marks also. So don't think you will get very less like you get in school. So they have a minimum marks and the maximum can be 20 also. How? Because often you have seen that students getting 98. So how can they get 98 if marks are deducted drastically in the essays? So 18, 19, if your essay is without any grammatical mistake, tenses perfect, short simple sentences and to the point, you can always get 18, 19. Very good, Divya. Yeah, Farid sir, thanks for the love. Line by line of Julius Caesar, it's not possible. Go through the videos. Have you not gone through them? There are so many videos in recent times also I have given. So in this one, spare, I have a doubt because sometimes when we say, can I have some spare time? So it means some extra time or some time which I can offer. In this case, offer is more appropriate. Actually, a word depends on in the context in which it has been used. MCQ, I told the three ones. First one C, second one I told there is a doubt, and the third one is opened. Yeah, so am I. I'm so happy to see you all also. Sashos means school bag. Dhanvi. Dhanvi, my student. Yes, of course, English literature. No, spoke out, dear. Noisy, it spoke out. No, throughout it doesn't seem. Throughout would be in the ground section, but sky. Mist is in the sky, na? So it should be over. Literature, yes. The bridge was across the river. Why? Because the bridge is from one side to the other to take you from this side to that side. So it should be across. Actually, a few days ago, I was teaching my granddaughter also, and she's in class 2, and she was having confusion regarding across and along. So I explained her through an illustration that across means from one side to the other. So across the river. Okay, Divya, congratulations. Very good. Third MCQ has put. No, I didn't say of has put. No, see, don't go for predictions and something like this because this is your first year. So let's stay in the safe side. This is your first year, and especially your syllabus has been pruned, it has been shortened. So rather you prepare everything and be in the safe side and make your choices in the examination hall. But regarding the prose also, you have two questions regarding prose and poems. So go in the specimen, whatever you are given, not exactly everything will come, but at least one should come. No, not lay, lying, not lay. Jumped off rather doesn't really go. Jumped out of the car would be more, but you are not supposed to use out of. But the first one would be jumped into the car. Maybe someone is chasing him, so he goes and jumps into. In means into means towards in. There is a movement involved. No, jumped from the car, no. No, dear, no, Diksha. I wouldn't go for it. Jumped outside the car, no. The most appropriate is jumped into. After that, see, it's the board's decision which way they are thinking. No, comprehension question answers, see, you have been doing them. They are just two liners. So it's just wasting of your time because you have to go for your literature paper. Named after. Named after means whatever the grandfather's name was, they named him, they gave him the same name. In Act 4, the all of them are equally important, but that ghost of Caesar comes, that is very important. The fight between Brutus and Cassius, and later in the case the ghost of Julius Caesar comes. So Shakespeare's use of supernatural. Looked at me. Looked at me. Last one is looked. Yes, of course, if your essay is very to the point without any grammatical errors, yes, of course, you can get 20. 20 out of 20. No, not name by. Even some of my online students were asking whether it is named by. No, named. Here it is a phrasal verb, named after. Acha, regarding Julius Caesar, so many of you are asking questions. I think I gave a recent one where I have picked out the important places that you should focus on. Please go for it. Yes, Antony's speeches in Act 3, Scene 2, Act 3, Scene 1, they are very, very probable. But going by the ISC, I found very unimportant places coming. Regarding also things which are not very important from the drama point of view, those type of things have also come. So don't focus on only the important, also the unimportant ones. Right? 3 MCQ has wood. But that means actually you have to get the correct gist of it. The others don't. Sometimes the options are, none of the options are very appropriate, but you have to choose between the ones which are not at all compatible and the one which is a little bit. Across the river, jumped into the car. English literature MCQ, you must be ISC. Okay, I'll give it, don't worry. So I won't waste your time. And soon I'm coming with, yes, haunted house, I'm coming live again. Maybe if not a little later today, then against. Spoke out against the bully. Hung above. Oh, sorry, I'm getting myself confused. Hung over. So it's there. Dhanvi. Oh, it's Dharvi. Sorry. Literary devices you will find in your MCQs. Whoever is asking me for the literary device you will find it in your MCQs. So yes, you have to focus on alliteration, simile, metaphor, because you will be given a similar line from some other poem or something and then told to find out the similar one. So you have to know the literary devices. They won't tell you, they might tell you and they might not tell you. And then the statement ones. So nowadays you all have quite analytical questions. You just can't write this or that. You have to think and write. Regarding literature. So pun, the best way to explain is one word, like not on the sole of your shoes but on your human soul. So one soul means the sole of the shoe, SOLE, and the other means the SOUL, soul. Hi ma'am. Yes. Yeah, so similar ones. You will get similar ones. Painter, and here it is a tailor. So I'll end this one now, and then regarding literature, let's see if I can go late at night or tomorrow, obviously. So bye for the time being.